Hey, Shalom, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites come out week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America, aka Babylon, aka Egypt, aka Sodom and Gomorrah. First and foremost, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the GMS, who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. We are for the elect and elect only of the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the so-called West Indian Jamaicans, Levi, the so-called Haitians, Reuben, the Seminole Indians, Gad, out of North American Indians, Issachar, so-called Mexicans, Zebulons, Guatemala, and Panama. We have Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, Simeon of the Dominicans, Ephraim of the so-called Puerto Ricans, Asher is Colombia, to Uruguay, and Naphtali is Argentina to Chile. These are the 12 tribes of Israel who our big brother Yahweh Shai is coming to redeem. 1/3 the elect, 2/3 are set up for the destruction, okay? We always come in, we say the tribes, and we have a sign here because pursuant to Ezekiel 37 and 15, just in case somebody come by, they can ask, what meanest thou by this? It's in the scriptures that you're supposed to have 2 sticks, one with Judah on it and one with Ephraim. And Ephraim being the northern tribe and Judah being the southern tribe. That's why we have the signs. So if anybody teaching y'all, you ain't supposed to have no sign out there, or ain't no such thing as genealogy. We don't go off endless genealogy. People might come up and say, well, trace your lineage back. Where did it go to? You got your papers? That we don't do. Scriptures say we bear witness and we are the children of Israel. So that's why we have this sign out here for the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? So you got a lot of things going on, man. You know, you got Russia. They starting to talk more. Russia got something with some guy got poisoned. Or some guy that was the opposition of Putin. You got stuff blowing up, people getting sick by the day, more and more. They study putting up these numbers of corona and whatnot. Now we have a brother right here, right? This brother's just getting back to health. Well, he didn't come out. You know, he came out a couple times sick, but he been in the hospital, right? Brother been in there, and I don't know, you want to thank the brothers for prayers or whatever you do that?
The water for you brothers that pray for me. And I hope y'all by Shem y'all shot. Keep you brothers and bless you brothers and keep y'all safe. Shalom.
So yeah, man. We out here battling. Give me Isaiah 24 and 5 off the shot. And you can hold Genesis 1:29. You got?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 5. Mm-hmm. And it reads, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Okay, the earth is defiled, right, under the inhabitants thereof. So they have what? The chemtrails that are going on. You have what? The poison of the food. You have the poison of the water. Okay, ain't nothing pure no more in this place. Whole earth is defiled, man. Okay, and the scriptures say we eat our food defiled among the Gentiles. That's I think that's read that again. Let me see. I gotta get this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 5, and it reads, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Under the inhabitants thereof. Under who? The so-called white man, Esau. All right? It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? And he is in charge of this place, man. The Lord has put him in this stead. Put him over the nations. Okay? And under his rulership, him being the wicked, right? It says wicked when you read in Apocrypha, first Maccabees, it says wickedness increased, okay? With them coming in charge. So hey, it's no strange thing to see people being homeless, laying down like that in their kingdom. And that's our people and their people. But the poison of the food and the water, Esau's basically like a mad scientist, man. Okay, read that again.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 5. And it reads, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Okay, they broken the everlasting covenant, man. It never was given to them, man. Okay? All right? The covenant was given to Israel. All right? It was given to us. You would have had it, but guess what you did? What did they do? If he would have got it, what happened to Esau?
Sold his birthright.
Sold his birthright, okay?
Piece of meat.
For a piece of meat. That's the reason why you're not in the stand to receive the kingdom of heaven, man. Ezekiel 4:13, Baba Bashar. That's why you're not in the stand to receive the kingdom of heaven. But you sold your birthright. All right?
Ezekiel 4:13.
And it was set up that way because the Lord says in Malachi, the first chapter, that you are the border of wickedness, man. What comes with wickedness? Anguish, despair, lying, thievery, murder. All that comes with it. Yep. And that's what Babal means. Right? Confusion, right? Go ahead.
There's a book of Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And it reads, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said, even thus shall the children of Israel,
Yasha the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, go ahead,
eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
So you're going to eat your defiled bread among the Gentiles. You go into the word defile, it's tuma, right? Unclean, unpure, unethically, polluted, and defiled. Okay. Now, all you got to do is go through and look at different foods. Okay. Shit, I like to eat chicken, right? I love it. But guess what? They are pumping steroids into these chickens. There's certain chickens, they're growing up with 6 legs and 6 wings. And they got these chickens that are basically ready to kill in like 3 weeks. Think about what they doing to the cows. They pumping the cows full of steroids so they can grow fast. Then when they put their heads in those troughs, it's stress because they know they're gonna get killed. So therefore, the stress goes into the meat, right? So when you cook the meat, you down there gotta do all kind of shit. You gotta boil that shit, do all kind of bullshit to it. You know, they splice different fruits. They splice the gene splicing. Or they be splicing genes of certain fruits with insects and shit to make other fruits. You know? Like pea. I think that's pea in that shit. There ain't no lemonade.
The way it gives up at the top.
Yeah, pea in the cup. We gonna drink that shit. See, that's America, man. Confusion. You know? But yeah, man. So we gonna eat that food defiled, man. Okay.
Rashad, if I can add, people don't know when they eat gelatin, which contains pork. A lot of gelatin is in a lot of substance like gummies and Jello and like Jiffy cornbread. I know Jake loves cornbread, man, but a lot of these substances, the defiled bread is in these type of different substances.
That shit called glutamate. You look at it, it says you see glutamate. Shit, you basically gotta leave that shit alone. That glutamate in every damn thing. You know? Read that again.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. And it reads, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Okay, the Lord already prophesied. So you think it's a coincidence that people are dying of cancer and these different diseases, and it's all from the diet and what we're eating and the food. Okay, when your colon full of that bullshit, guess what? You're gonna get sick. That's why you have to cleanse your colon out, man. And it's through fasting. You gotta clean out, right? You gotta try to put the best of the worst in there. That's why we have these alkaline waters and you have to figure out like what to eat. You know, like the brother got sick. You know, brothers pray for it, but like still, when the brother we can pray for you, but the brother still gotta figure out that shit on his own. Like what I gotta do. Then do help from basically, like we call them physicians, when you call them the scriptures apothecary. Okay, apothecary is somebody who deal with herbs or grows these herbs and medicines and sells them. You gotta basically, the scriptures talk about the apothecary. You know, and different brothers have that different skill set. Because there's certain brothers right now, shit, man, if I just really be like, man, what I gotta do to do this? If I don't look it up, if I don't find it, I can call somebody, brother be like, hey man, do this right here. Because it's brothers, the Lord put that particular that skill, that wisdom, that knowledge on. It's called skill, which is discernment too. That word skill, okay? Being able to discern what to take and what not to take. Because certain people's bodies might not agree with certain things as well. Just because I can take some hawthorn root, don't mean you might can take it, might give you a different effect, or it might take effect on me faster than it takes effect on you. You know, so in all, we have to send up the prayers, right? What did you have, Genesis?
This is Genesis 1:29. And Yahweh said, behold, I have given you every herb.
The Lord said, giving you every herb. Go ahead.
Bearing seed.
Bearing seed. So herbs gotta have seeds, right? That's how things grow, through a seed, right? We are seed. We came from a seed. It's called sperma.
That's why trees need what we got, and we need what trees got.
Right. Which is what? Oxygen and carbon monoxide. Go ahead.
Which is upon the face of all the earth. And every tree in which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat.
So it's going to be for meat. Okay, so when you see these herbs, we take the herbs instead of eating like a lot of meat. Okay, when you look at certain animals like gorillas and those big herbivores, they like the strongest animals there is, but they're not no meat eaters. Okay, they're eating the vegetation, man, because the vegetation is live, man. It's a live food. Okay, so when you cut down a live tree, a herb, when you eat it in its rawest form, you eating it live. That's why you see people who go into the raw diet. You see them, they just lose weight real fast because you know what I'm saying? They lose it real fast, man. Because I know the elder Nop had told me one time that when you have a gut around your gut, he said it's like a demon shit. You know what I mean? He said you gotta get rid of that gut, get rid of everything in that gut, and then you'll start seeing your health become better. Okay. Read that again.
Genesis 1:29. And Yahweh said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat.
It said be meat. See? So should we eat like, I know it's good if you pray to the Yahweh Shem Shai to help you fast or take a certain diet, like a liquid diet. Cause I do like water diets, you know, or if you're gonna do a raw food diet, you always send prayers up and fast before you do it. Okay. This is Mark 9:29, and he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and by fasting. So you gotta pray and you gotta fast, man. Okay? It's cool, like if you never fast before, try it one, like just try it for a day. When the sun go down, take in your minerals before the sun go down and read the scriptures. Because the scriptures is food as well. And it'll feed you. Okay? When I fast, I try to read the script. I try to stay in the scriptures because one, it'll feed you. Plus, time go by when you read them scriptures, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna go by real fast. And we're coming up on, this evening, we're gonna be doing Shabbat when the sun go down. But like this week, close to the end of the week, we're gonna be doing the Day of Atonement. Okay, the Day of Atonement is where you are going to afflict your souls. Okay, you're gonna ask the Lord to forgive you for your sins. That's why you don't eat or drink. So you're gonna afflict your soul for your how about Shema Shah. Okay, and that's coming towards the end of the week. All right. I can remember the first time I done it. It was super hard. People offered me drinks and food, man. It was like, wow. Every time I look around, man, somebody, you want something to drink? I'm like, man, it was hard. Then it got easier. It got easier because I started getting away. I started being solid by myself. Then I just had to deal with my own self, going to the refrigerator every hour, looking in there like there's something in there. So then what I started doing, started putting up where my kitchen is, I started putting a blanket up so I wouldn't go in there. You know what I mean? So you have to do things, man. It's just prayer, man, fasting. That's the beginning of trying to heal yourself, okay? Give me, you got the Apocrypha? Get Rock 38. Let's see here. 38. Rock 38 and 1. Give me Proverbs. No, Psalms 104:14.
38 and 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him read this Psalms 104:14. We're gonna read in that one. We're gonna read to probably let's see, what's verse 20? Let's talk about the word 38. I'm gonna read you probably like. You got it? 104:14. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 104 and 14. And he caused the grass to grow
Who caused the grass to grow? The Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
for the cattle and for the herb, for the service of men.
See? So the herbs is for the service of men. Okay? Like you see the cattle, they eat what they eat. They eat grass. You don't see no cow eat no meat. You don't see no horse eat no meat. They eat grass. Right? Even animals. When a dog gets sick, what are you gonna do?
Lick the grass.
He's gonna go eat grass. Cat as well. So it's something in those plant life that's a healer. Okay? That's why when we try to clean out, guess what we eat? Salad, roughage. You're gonna eat roughage salad, right? You're gonna eat the rough salad like the lettuce or the romaine. You're gonna grab the cucumber. You're gonna grab the rough stuff. Okay? Go ahead.
That he may bring forth food out of the earth.
See, that you may bring forth food out of the earth, man. Okay? So, hey, we eat meat around the Passover when we have to eat the lamb. But like for the most part of it, man, a lot of our people we didn't eat a hell of a lot of meat.
What we do?
No? Go ahead. Is it on there?
No.
Read that again.
Psalms 104 and 14, he called it the grass to grow for the cattle and the herb for the service of men, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. That's it.
Yeah, what is on? Read the next verse.
15.
Yeah, try that.
And wine that maketh glad the heart of men.
So wine comes from what? Grapes.
Vine grapes.
Which has seeds, right? Right? Like the brother read in Genesis, seeds yield fruit yielding seeds. Right? But Esau got it right now because we read that we eating our food defile among the Gentiles. If you go buy a watermelon right now and you bust it open, it might not be no seeds in it. GMO. So how? Yeah, GMO, genetically modified organism. So how you gonna eat something that they ain't got no seeds in it? So how did that thing grow with no seeds? Right? That let you know, man, it's created in a laboratory. And that ain't good for you. You know? You can't open up open up a peach and there ain't no seed in the middle.
Done.
You got peaches with no seeds, you got grapes with no seeds in them. And people be like, yeah, I want the one with no seeds, because they don't want to bite them and go through the time of spitting them out. It's like, that's how lazy our people are, man. But yet you eating it without. Hey, that's dangerous, man. What you got on that Ciroc?
Same thing.
Got that? Okay.
And oil to make. And oil to make his face to shine.
And oil, we use oils, right? A lot of times we take oils. How we make oils come from the ground as well. We different plants we beat up, we press. Then you got oils that you eat. They like to call omega-3s, right? You need them as well. You need that fish oil. You need the different type of flaxseed oils. You need them for your body as well. Okay. What makes a car in the pistons run? In the pistons, oil. Even in the earth. The earth has oil in it because the earth, it got tectonic plates that the earth shifts. It needs the oil in there to move right. So Esau take all the oil when you go to